It is the Hopeless Fan Podcast on Tuesday, July the 28th. Scotty and Shelby. Zach will join a little bit later for Jeopardy between he and Scotty. He's moving in the house, dotting the I's, crossing the T's before he gets situated there. Scotty's here with me. The MLB season has started, and here's the first pitch, and the season's over.
Yeah,
that's what you're feeling right now. The Reds are staring down 1-4 start. They're down 3-2 to the Cubs in the 6th inning, working on their third pitcher of the night. It was.
Sure
hey, but I'll tell you what.
I'll
tell you what, Scotty. Friday was fun.
Friday was fun.
Friday, I thought the Reds were going to go 55-5.
Dude, that's what the Reds do, though.
I know. I should have.
They win their opening day for their fans. They're like, let's give them this.
Yeah.
We know we're trash.
Even when there's no fans there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Reds. And the worst part about it is you're 1-3 so far. Like I said, down 3-2 in the 6th inning right now, and those 3 losses, you could have won all 3.
Could have won all 3. Should have won
2 games.
At least 2.
2 games against the abysmal Tigers, tied going into the 9th inning. Michael Lorenzen. At least he has cool sneakers on, cool cleats. They're Vans. Gives up a pair of 2-run homers. Reds lose. Raisel Iglesias shelled. And then yesterday, the Reds, a comeback for the ages, really. And comes up, of course, bases loaded, 1 out, down a run, and strikeout, flyout, game over.
It's not even a comeback for the ages. It's like a meltdown of the ages from Kimbrel.
That's true.
Kimbrel.
Yeah, because
he did.
I'm like, I woke up and see it's 8-7. I'm like, hey, maybe at least the offense came alive. And it was like, oh, the Reds had 7 runs and 6 hits. So they only had 6 hits all game. Craig Kimbrel, a shell of the guy who was the most dominant closer in baseball at one time, walking everybody. But the Cubs get that win, and now Pedro Strop has walked the next batter, 2 on, nobody out. All right, moving on. Yeah, well, Scotty, you at least think of...
I'm fucking mad.
Well, at least you're not me, and I don't have an NBA team. I mean, I like the 76ers, but I'm not a diehard fan. You have the Nuggets in the NBA season, and they'll be playing on Friday. You got to be pumped for that.
Yeah, I am excited for the Nuggets. I think that, I don't know, I like seeing Bol play, but the thing is about that is, like, Michael Malone never really, like, plays his players with enough minutes. Like, that was the whole big thing with Michael Porter Jr. before the season went on pause, is that he never played him. And everyone on Twitter was just, like, hating on the coach. And it's like, I don't know. He plays fucking, like, D-leaguers before these, like, promising young players, and it's the most frustrating fucking thing to watch.
Mm-hmm. And,
or is it G-League, not D-League?
Right. We'll go into Stand of the Week, and I'll just start with LouWilliams. We get a bubble story, and the bubble stories have been great. We had the player that had to go to quarantine because he was picking up food from a delivery driver, and then we get LouWilliams. Did you see what LouWilliams did?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, LouWilliams, if no one knows, there you go. Strope? Not really. All right, LouWilliams, that no one saw, he had an excused absence from the bubble to go to a funeral. And while he was in Atlanta for the funeral the night before, he goes into a strip club, Magic City in Atlanta, takes a picture with a rapper. The rapper posts it, then immediately deletes it and says that it was an old picture. And then they see that LouWilliams has a mask that was issued by the NBA on, so it's not an old picture.
Yikes.
And then so after doubling down, and they go triple down, and LouWilliams says, okay, I was there, but it was just for the wings. Scotty, I'm on LouWilliams' side because I do a lot of things for wings. Straight up.
Did you see that picture that someone said, like, I totally get it, LouWilliams, in the pictures of those rings?
Oh, no, I didn't see the actual pictures. Did they look good?
They look pretty good, but, you know, wings can be deceiving based on, like, how they taste versus how they look.
I don't know. We've been on the side of, like, wings over anything.
Oh, yeah, dude, of course.
You're feeling down. So
my parents'
and, like,
birthday,
you know,
my fucking family member's funeral. Oh, no, do you want to go to B-Dubs and eat wings? Dude, I think it's pretty honest.
Right, absolutely. The whole thing was just funny that they tripled down trying to get an excuse, and now LouWilliams, I think he's going to miss about $130,000.
Yikes.
100-something thousand in game checks because he's going to have to go through mandatory quarantine. So was it worth it? Maybe. He did have wings named after him, so I think if you're in Atlanta and you're hungry, I think it's pretty logical to be like, let me just go get wings that are named after me. That's like a dream of mine. But like that dude couldn't get someone to like have them hand delivered to him. That was my only problem with that. It's like
he lied. There's no way he was just there for the wings, or was he?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, by the way, check the DMs.
But yeah, if he was really there for
tell me if it was worth it. By the way, pictures into the DMs.
Oh, I'll tell you if it's worth it. Live one. Total. Ooh.
Those wings.
They look a little small.
Yeah, I mean, but those wings probably fuck girls.
They might. Well, I think a lot of things in that place fucked girls, but.
Or wish.
But I'll tell you one thing: crinkle cut fries underrated.
Dude, especially with chicken. Yeah,
4 to 2
you
cups.
can't eat chicken without them being crinkle cut fries.
Right. Yeah. So Lou Williams, stand of the week. Who is yours?
Before I move into my stand of the week, that ranch in that picture ain't covering all those wings.
No. Yeah, good point, Scotty. You gotta have at least 5 or 6.
In like, that looks kind of like blue cheese. Like they're fucking up, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's it. It's on site for me if it's blue cheese.
On site, dude.
And I know we got that's like probably the worst. Like the last Super Bowl, two Super Bowls ago, Rams Patriots, we get a 13-3 defensive struggle, so that sucked. And then we get a whole big thing of B-dubs, and they give us all blue cheese. Had to make an emergency ranch run. That's like that could ruin your whole night. It kind of ruined mine for like a half an hour.
Worst Super Bowl of all time, worst B-dubs encounter of all time, that was a bad time.
All right, Scotty, your stand of the week.
My stand of the week, dude. I think you definitely took mine. Mine was LouWilliams. I have a lot of bunks of the weeks. So my stand of the week are going to be this Sour Patch Kids I'm eating right now because fuck you. That's why I'm allowed to shift gears in the middle of the podcast. It's Sour Patch Kids.
All right,
underrated candy.
Scotty with the Scott. No, hurt your teeth. All right, bunk of the week, Scotty, go.
Bunk of the week is the fucking crowd who says, "Oh, it's early," after the whole offseason talking about how this season's a sprint for MLB 60 games. And discrediting my concern and being upset about the Reds being shitty with, "Oh, it's early, they'll figure it out," when you just set an MLB record or you tied it for most strikeouts in the first 3 games with 3 starters, and then you lose 2 of those games. Fuck that, dude. Bunk of the week is the fucking it's early crowd, bro. I'm allowed to be upset.
All right, I'm part of the it's early crowd because it still is early. You're two games out of first with 56 to go. Trust me when I say the Reds have been in worse situations on July 28th before.
Yeah, but Castellanos
totally
won't like us, and then he'll leave, and then like Suarez sucks
that's
now.
the problem. That's the problem. Suarez kind of sucks. And you have 2 bats missing. You know, if this was the Broncos, you'd spin zone it and say Drew Lock doesn't have 2 guys to throw to. Like if Rieger and what's his face Sutton were out, you'd say the offensive struggles would help once they get back in.
It's different. It's because there's 60 games. This is something that we've never seen before. So every game is more meaningful now. Like if we were like in the start of the season, I'd be like, well, whatever, we'll just win a series and come back or whatever. But we don't have enough games, and
I know.
And it's, dude, I'm too used to living in this Reds hell of turning the game on in the 6th inning, and the Reds have 2 hits compared to the other team's 8. But somehow the Reds are magically always still in it, like a little bit, and then they fucking just lose and break your heart. Like, dude, I'm tired of it.
Oh, and now we got Amir Garrett, I think, said some shit to Rizzo, so this might get good. All right, so yeah, mine's the same thing where it is, but at the same time I'm part of the it's early crowd because I know the Reds have the talent they could easily win 4 or 5 in a row with that starting pitching once the offense gets hot. Is all I'm holding out hope for. I mean, you have Josh Van Meter and Aquino were not supposed to be, and Josh Van Meter and Kirk Casale, they don't have their starting catcher.
Well, they could if they started the right guy.
It might not be as important because Barnhart can't hit. But that's like your defensive coordinator back there is your catcher. So I trust Barnhart in that respect more than Casale. But I mean, we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. It's still
Shelby,
early.
who's your bunk?
I'll just say that. My bunk is COVID hitting the Marlins.
No, yeah.
How
How about the commissioner?
Just because
being awful at managing commissioning anything. He's like, oh no, we're still good.
No, I think this would be a win for the commissioner that there's been 6,400 tests of COVID on 29 other teams, and only the Marlins had a problem because they had a group chat saying, should we play, even though they knew they had COVID, and said, yes, we'll play the last game of the series against Philadelphia, and then 7 more people got sick. You didn't see that?
Oh, yikes.
I
didn't see the group chat.
They had a group chat, and they were like, should we play? And Don Mattingly, the manager, said, we leave it up to the shortstop because he's kind of our leader. And the shortstop said, yeah, we'll play. Even though they had 4 or 5 guys confirmed with COVID, and you can't ask, it's not public knowledge unless they agree to let it get out there. So if they have COVID, like Mike Moustakas could have COVID, and he says, I don't want it released that I have COVID. Then the Reds can't say anything. Same with Senzel. But,
wait, are you serious?
Yeah, it's HIPAA. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
but
so
that seems. But can't you say, like, you sent a tweet earlier today where there was tests taken, but like no new cases, which wouldn't include Soto since Friday because he was before Friday, and even though he tested positive, it wouldn't be considered a new case.
Soto from the Nationals.
Nationals.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And but the fact that I wonder if you're allowed to confirm that if there's new cases or not, but just you're not allowed to confirm who.
Right.
I guess if Moustakas is out, you can kind of make the assumption in that case, but I don't know what you can and can't fucking say.
Right, and that's what the media keeps pounding David Bell over and he's just like, I can't literally legally say anything. Right. And that's sort of the problem. But when 2 guys are missing, they're missing their second straight game, third straight day, then you kind of wonder, your mind wonders, but you don't know because maybe they haven't got the test back or they didn't agree to have it put on record. So they just say, but my thing is, if they say, I don't want it released that I have COVID, well, if you're quarantined for 10 days and you're not injured, they can lie and say you hurt your back and you're on the 10-day IL, and they could disguise it that way. But, if you just hop back in after 10 days, like, hey, I'm back, I got 2 negative tests, it seems like, okay, you did have COVID. But, for the most part, it's the MLB has a Marlins problem. If this says since Friday, Moustakas and Senzel should be in that 6,400, no?
Yeah, and of course it has to happen in Florida. I think that's the funny part about it. But, they didn't even technically put, Moustakas and Senzel, for instance, on the 10-day injury list. They just put them on the injury list.
Yeah,
so they can come back,
Senzel's active.
Time, right?
Senzel's active, but he's not in the ballpark.
That's fucking weird.
So the Reds only have 29 people playing, even though Senzel's not there.
That motherfucker's got it. You fucking kidding me? That dude's got it. Senzel seems like the perfect dude. He's always getting these little nicks on him. I feel like he's definitely got it.
Well, he lost 20 pounds and wants to be the best center fielder in the major league. So
yeah,
crisscross.
Yeah, that means needs vitamin C.
And my thing, Scotty, with Castellanos, I don't think he's going to opt out with all this going on and teams losing money. Unless you're a superstar like Mookie Betts and you can get a 13-year contract, you're going to take it now. But if you have an opt-out clause and you're trying, if this is a prove-it year for Castellanos, I don't think MLB teams are going to be paying big bucks to Castellanos at the end of the year because of free agency and the money they're losing this season. So I think the Reds are.
Is it a prove-it year?
I know, because he's under contract for 4 years, so he could suck. He's still got 3 years on his deal, but I just think he won't opt out because the free agent market's going to be so. It'll be a lot of people better than him on the market if he continues this pace, and 2, MLB teams, unless you're the Dodgers or the Yankees or the the New York teams, the Mets, they're not going to have the money to pay big. Well, who knows about the Mets because the whole ownership situation, but yeah, I think we're. I think we're good with Castellanos and just got to hope he starts hitting. Elsewhere around the news today, Joe Burrow agrees in principle to a $36.1 million deal. The Bengals quarterback drafted first overall, the Heisman winner, national champion. Scotty, do you like my bet with Zach that the Reds will not start 3-1 or 4-0?
Bengals? Yeah, yes, hell yeah.
Okay.
I love that bet.
Okay.
I think that, what, you guys got the Chargers and then the Browns and then the Eagles in there. Like, come on, you guys are gonna at least lose 2 of those, I think.
Yeah, and it's like when you're the worst team in the league last year, you can't just say, "Oh, Jacksonville week 4, that's a win."
Right.
You know, as bad as you were last year,
You lost to Jacksonville at home.
Exactly, and all of these players, you know, they're new to their system and they're not going to get any preseason games. But that's just one of the best Zach's. And Zach is like so confident. Yeah, the Bengals will whip the Browns on prime time.
Right, he's
too.
Anyone who plays the Browns, Zach's like, oh, I got they're gonna kill the Browns. Like,
right, and it's like they still like the Browns weren't the Browns were bad last year for their expectations, but they weren't like the 0-16 Browns anymore. And that's what Zach still feels like, where he's like, oh yeah, the Bengals are 7.5 point underdogs. Oh, they'll whip them. It's like
money line
over a ton. Yeah. Over a touchdown underdog, so a little weird. Have the Broncos wrapped up signing their entire first round?
Yes, sir.
Draft class?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the season now for football, a little over a month away. I think week 1 is September 13th, so about a month and a half.
Shelby, does it happen?
I think so.
Does college
45
happen?
days away. College has a trickier time, but it's like with Oklahoma's moving their season up.
What?
Oklahoma's first game is August 29th now, instead of September 6th.
Oh God, that just made me cream a little bit.
Well, it makes kind of more sense because, you know, that they're playing now before all the kids come back to school, and then they give themselves a week of buffering in case they have to push back a game because of COVID. But college is, I mean, it's all uphill, and with everything like being conference only with some cases where, like, I don't get why UC can't go play Ohio State, but Ohio State can go to New Jersey and play Rutgers.
No, that makes no sense. Yeah.
I think it makes sense in the fact that the Big Ten thinks, we have the money and the testing to do whatever we want and keep up with this stuff. Maybe the AAC doesn't, or maybe the MAC doesn't. Maybe the MAC's a little more lenient on policies, and maybe that's the only thing I could think of as far as from a travel standpoint, it makes no sense. But from I don't want to play with those, you know, lower conference that might not take this as seriously as these conferences that live and die with football. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, I was listening to a radio station locally. I'm not going to say who because, you know, no fucking free clout. But
they were saying that there should be a commissioner for college. That kind of got me thinking, like, maybe there should, but like, imagine being a commissioner for college. It's not just like having 30 NBA teams or 32 NFL teams or whatever.
Oh yeah, you have 100-something Division I
programs. So many fucking programs, dude. Especially then you'd have to do it for college or for basketball and football, dude. That would be a mess to be a commissioner of. I mean, a fucking mess.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be a mess to be a commissioner in any of these leagues with everything going on in the world, both on and off the court.
Like, how am I going to do it? Just kidding. No, I would hate to do it.
Not really. I don't like the paychecks would be fun, but like other than that, like, can you imagine being a commissioner since March in any sport, being like, these are the decisions we're gonna do, when you know like anything you say, every sentence is gonna be like, okay, that, like, half the people are gonna be like, yeah, that works, and then half the people are gonna bash you relentlessly.
Yeah, who's gonna like, who are they answering to? Like, who are the owners? Like the fucking CBS. For college?
For what sport?
For like college football. Oh. Like, there's no owners to answer to. You know what I mean? Like, for a commission.
Right. Well, they answer the NCAA.
Oh, I guess, but yeah. But like, what's that?
The NCAA has a commissioner. So I mean,
do they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then that kind of well, yeah. What's his name? I don't know. I know that
Mark Emmert.
Yeah. They were talking about him, and he's just. They said, like, because it makes sense to a standpoint, and then apparently he was like asked about it, and the dude was like, "No, it wouldn't make sense." So we're like, "All right."
Yeah, well, we'll see. Ohio State said they're gonna have 20% fans there.
Yeah, how can you even say that? Like, it just too premature.
It's wishful thinking. I mean, if they're socially distant, I mean, what's the difference between that? Like, how many people go into a grocery store in Ohio every day? It's guaranteed it's more than 20% of the horseshoe.
You think?
Of all the Kroger in Cincinnati?
Combined, maybe.
Yeah. But I'm saying still, I think Kroger, at least one of them, you're having thousands of people go in there each and every day.
Yeah, I think the problem is though, it's not so much when they're in the stadium, because in the stadium it's fine, and they'd probably all have to sign a waiver. But in the stadium it's fine. You'd separate whatever. But it's all like it's the logistics that you can't control going in. Like the cities might be big, but ain't no one following those laws around the restaurants, around the ballpark, or stadium, or coming in, or like ain't no one standing 6 feet in lines. Even if you put the fucking blue X's out there, I just don't really see it happening. I don't think if you're going to a sporting event, you don't care enough.
But you're basically saying like these fans they can't tailgate, so they're gonna go to some bar and eat where there's no social distancing and there's limited mask or whatever. Like they might catch it in a bar and come spread it, or catch it 2 days before and come spread it in the stadium. But, it's not going to affect the players. They're not going to be anywhere close to the lower bowl.
Right.
So they're either they're going to spread it in the stadium, and who's it going to affect that is tied to the players? They'll spread it to other fans, if anyone, but there's such limited fans that there's going to be space. So basically I'm saying is that, all right, they're going to spread it. They're going to spread it at some point, or catch it if they're lackadaisical with the protocols. So if they spread it in the stadium, or they spread it 50 feet away from the stadium in a bar, what's really the difference when it comes to fans in the stands if they're not going to be close to the players?
I know, and I didn't bring it up to create or cause concern for the players. It's more so, then if cases spike, especially in some of these, it's not going to be MLB or sport wide. It's going to be city by city. Like, Cincinnati, for instance, just started to let fans in the ballpark 20%. And this is just an example. And then all of a sudden, if cases spike there, or if there's any instance of spiking, then they blame the sport, and then there's more precaution, and then it ruins it for everyone.
Right. I just think that'd be stupid to blame the sport when there's a billion other places you can go. And besides a stadium, but it's not like anything's shut down yet. I mean,
but I don't know. Hey, but on another note, I was on Twitch watching the Broncos.
Yeah.
Von Miller, the kicker for the Broncos, Brandon McManus, and Cortland Sutton were playing Warzone. And I asked Von Miller and Cortland Sutton to be on the podcast.
And they did not respond.
Let's just say it's TBD. I had another guy in the chat
now you're optimistic.
Yeah.
Most pessimistic guy I know, and it's TBD. I mean,
I asked him to be on the podcast, and then I said a couple other stuff, and he responded to those. I was like, why didn't he respond to my podcast ask?
Yeah.
And then I was like, so what's it going to take, Cortland, for you to be on the podcast? Because I know he saw it, because it wasn't a lot of people, and he was reading the chat, so I know he saw it because he was seeing my other messages.
That's a rush when you comment in the chat and they're reading. You're like, oh my God, say mine.
Yeah. And then some other guy replied to me and was just like, maybe ask his fucking agent, dude. I was like, yeah, I feel that probably.
Like, no, the agent will just say no. But real talk, I'd love to see Von Miller on this podcast, and you'd be like, "This is Scotty. Ask him a question." He's like, "Okay, hey Von, remember when you strip sacked Cam Newton in the Super Bowl? That was awesome."
I'd ask him if Cam Newton wished him a happy Father's Day this year.
That's not too bad.
Thank
what
you.
would you ask Cortland Sutton? It's like, oh my God, is Jerry Jeudy's feet that fast?
I'd ask him to rank the AFC West wide receivers right now, because Keenan Allen, another bunk for the week, said he's the best receiver in the AFC West because the NFL Top 100 is coming out.
I would take him second behind Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill is the best receiver in the NFL, I think.
I would say, it depends on which one you want. If you're Michael Thomas and a possession guy, you want Michael Thomas.
I guess so, but
'cause
I think there's no
Michael
other
Thomas
more
doesn't
dangerous
burn as
player
many
in the
people
NFL
deep.
than Tyreek Hill at that
No,
position.
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. The best, leaves you to debate. He's one of those, it's like when, it's like, can a point guard be the best player in NBA history? Probably not, even though his stats could match up. But can a shifty wide receiver known for his speed and deep ball that doesn't catch as many passes as Michael Thomas be considered the best or wide receiver in the NFL? I don't really care either way, but
Yeah.
but dude, Keenan Allen, when I saw what he was beefing about, it was the top 100 list, which okay, like these players vote on the top 100 list, and then they complain that like they don't take the voting seriously at all, and then complain about it when it comes out. So whatever, like, but I mean Keenan Allen, dude, when he's on, he missed all of like 2016. He played one game, but then like the last 3 seasons, catches 102, 97, 104 with an aging Phillip Rivers. Like, I mean, I love
dude, I don't know. I mean, I watched him against Denver, and he's never really done anything besides like that random Thursday night in 2014 where he caught 2 touchdowns. But like, dude, I don't think I pay enough attention to him, but he doesn't really ever do anything when I watch him. Like, he's not really that great in my opinion.
Ooh, that's
in
tough.
my opinion. You know, I think Cortland Sutton's better.
Stats say something else. I think you're looking at it a little biased with the Cortland Sutton thing.
Probably. I think after a year or 2, he definitely will be better. Like, and it will be a
because Keenan Allen will be 31 at that point. But
yeah, but I mean, Sutton's still going. Yeah, right, and Sutton's still going into his prime. But I don't know. To me, Keenan Allen's a good route runner, but he talks a lot of trash or a lot of like about himself, and no one really ever calls him on it. Maybe because he does have that like respect around the league, but I just don't see it, dude. I just don't.
See, having Keenan Allen in fantasy will change your perspective when like you're like
I had him. I want to fucking ship with him, but picked him up off waivers.
Well, when you're counting on like, oh, Keenan Allen will get like 7 or 8 catches, then it's like he's great. Like, but yeah, you're right. Like it makes it difficult. Like when you've seen him against Denver, here's his best game. They last played Denver, that 23-20 Denver win. He had 6 for 68 and a touchdown. So it's like,
right.
I mean, it's like there's 60 other people in the NFL that can do that. Last year when 2 years ago when Denver won on the last second field goal, he had 9 for 89 and a touchdown. That 2014 game, 9 for 73 and a touchdown. Not a single 100-yard game against Denver, and he's had Chris Harris shadowing him. Oh wait, he had 6 for 142 and 2 touchdowns in the playoffs against
Thursday
Denver.
Night.
In the playoffs,
no, I don't think that was the playoffs. Really,
I'm looking at it. 2013 playoffs. 6 for 142 and 2 tutties, but that's your only, 100-yard game. So, he's definitely turned it on against other teams, and but still the numbers speak for themselves when you see who's throwing to him and how wishy-washy Phillip Rivers we know has been in recent years. But when I saw that he looked like he was way too low on that list, and there was another guy from the Eagles that was right next to him, lineman. What's his name? Eagles
for the Eagles?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry. But he was ranked low too, even though it's not boding well that I'm
Is it Jason Peters?
Yeah, I believe so. He might have been 72 and Allen was 77. Yeah. Don't the Eagles have a Brandon Graham?
Brandon Graham, yeah.
That was it.
Oh.
Probably would have been higher.
Brandon
But
Graham,
he was really good in that Amazon Prime series. Okay, Scotty. Mount Rushmore of people named Tom. How do you know we're running out of stuff? We're doing this. All right. People named Tom. I will start, and I'll.
Sorry for making you listen.
Yeah, and I'll go with.
Another Mount Rushmore.
I'll go with Tom Brady, greatest quarterback of all time. Gonna win 10 games in Tampa this year. Hopefully, I bet. Before we go to a second pick, we got to discuss how we're going to play this Yankees bet between us. Because normally you make a bet like this a season long, because they have all these games getting canceled, and there was talk that if the Yankees, Orioles, and Marlins, if they can't play 60 games, they might go based off winning percentage of how they get into the playoffs. So for our bet of 37.5, do you want to just void it if they don't play 60 games, or do you want to go off winning percentage? You want to void it?
Oh, you mean go off winning percentage of
Right. So for instance, right now they've only played 3 games. They're 2-1. That would equate over a 60-game season to 40-20.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Yeah. And we can do however many games they end up playing, we can do that for the whole season and get a number somewhere, and if it's 38 or above, I win. If it's less than 37.5, you win.
Yeah.
It actually works in your favor. Well, not really, but it doesn't work in any of our favors because the number could. Yeah, the number could turn out. I'm saying the number won't come out to be even. It'll come out to be like 37. It could be 37.6, and I win, or 37.4, and you win.
Right,
See what I'm saying? Yeah. So do you want to do it based off percentage, or do you want to do it void?
If they don't play 60, let's void it.
All right, that's fine. I'm still gonna.
I feel like that's the whole point of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I'm gonna definitely check the math and see what happens. And the Cubs hit another homer, and it's 6-2.
Good.
Jesus. All right, your first pick. Mount Rushmore. People named Tom.
I'm not going to take the one obvious one because thank God Zach's not here. He would have taken it because, even though it would against you, he still would have taken it if it was just you and him because I know him. I'm going to go with an obvious one and go with Tom Hanks. Fucking
COVID survivor and new native of Greece. Did you see that?
Fucking COVID pioneer, motherfucker. He's what?
He's a pioneer because he got it.
He's one of the first ones that got it, bro. He fucking invented COVID. Fucking bunk. Birthed the bunk.
Interesting way to phrase it. But, yeah, Tom Hanks, he's now a native of Greece.
Oh, is he? Well,
yeah.
Good for him.
All right, you have another pick.
Oh, because...
I'm wondering who the obvious one is you said you weren't going to take.
I don't think you even know his name. But I guess I'll go with Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's
yeah,
good.
I know Tom Hardy.
That's not the one. I don't think you know who it is, but yeah, Tom Hardy. I actually don't know a shit ton of him. Name some movies Tom Hardy's in. Some popular ones. Do you know any?
Tom Hardy movies? Mad Max. Wasn't he in The Dark Knight?
No, Tom Hardy was in Venom, but you're right about Matt. He was in The Dark Knight Rises. Right, you're right.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, he's in a very good movie called Lawless with Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I've seen it.
About moonshine runners in the 30s, and that movie's phenomenal. He's also, I think he was in Dunkirk. I think he was in Dunkirk with another Tom, right? The Tom that I'm about to take. Look up the Dunkirk cast. I think
it is Dunkirk.
Isn't it Tom Cruise?
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
And then I don't know about the Dunkirk cast. No, yeah, I do. It's Harry Styles.
All right, well,
somehow, and Tom Hardy, and I don't see a Cruise, but that's apparently your next pick.
Yeah, it is my next pick, Tom Cruise. There's just something about, I don't know why, but I've said it before on this podcast, late 80s, early 90s Tom Cruise movies are some of my favorites.
Yeah.
I just watched The Firm. That was amazing. I like
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire's obvious, duh. And then I just watched Cocktail is a great movie. And then now I'm blanking on
Never heard of it. Say another one.
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Yeah.
You've heard of that.
Yeah, I have. Haven't seen it, I don't think, though.
Right. And, yeah, Jerry Maguire was one of the very first Tom Cruise movies I liked. And then he's also, what's so funny about Tom Cruise is he's also in that movie, it's you never would have thought he'd play the role of, this fat, balding agent in the Tropic Thunder movie. And I think he's, funny in that movie. Oh. He's, he's the agent of Robert Downey Jr., I think, in that movie. And he's, hilarious. And he's got a fat suit on and he's bald. It's pretty good. All right, my next pick, Tommy Pickles.
Damn it, that's good.
Legend of the game, Tommy Pickles. Only if you know, you know. Tommy Pickles, main character of Rugrats, awesome theme song, main character, got a loyal homeboy in Chucky.
Loyal.
Just an all around stand with Tommy Pickles. This is a Tommy Pickles podcast.
Yeah, dude, it is a Tommy Pickles podcast. When is it? What's some of the funny never mind. I swear there's a reference from like Family Guy or something that we have recently said that included Tommy Pickles, but I might be tripping. What about Tom from Tom and Jerry?
Oh, there you go.
Tom and Jerry, and I didn't plan to include this on my list, but here we are because I didn't even fucking think about cartoon characters. That's genius. It's fucking genius.
Thank you.
Tom from Tom and Jerry, fucking. You know, dude, he failed so many times, but he never fucking gave up to fucking murder that little fucking mouse, dude.
Remember, and obviously we're missing, like, his best moment was when he pulled up to the girl, smoked a cigarette, had the mouse lick
Keep
it.
talking.
His game was way too cold. While Scotty pulls up the video, basically he shows up to a girl, puts his leg up right next to her, flips out a cigarette, grabs Jerry, has him lick the paper, rolls the cigarette, then shoots it with a pistol, smokes it in one puff, and then blows out in midair and says, "Howdy."
That's fucking, dude, that's the G-est thing a cartoon's ever done. That's for that reason alone. Tom would have never had to do anything else in any other like episodes, but the fact that he did that, he pulled that one off, is legendary. And I'm just waiting for this to load.
Honestly, Tom.
Yeah,
dude. Tom and Jerry should have been a first round
we kind of
pick
missed the ball on that.
I just recalled that video.
Yeah, and as soon as this
if
ad
this was
loads,
a top 100 list, he'd be
you got
complaining.
this because I don't got that pro. There we go.
Not a.
Hey, look how cool this nigga Tom is.
Okay.
This nigga game is so cold. Look, boom, bam, throw the little small boot on the counter. Boom, pop the hat. What's up? Me gonna smoke the seed. Pop, roll it in one hand. Flip it, leave it open. Let the mouse lick it. Come here, bitch. And boom, throw it in the air. Pop it with the fire. Wow. Yeah. One pull, nigga. That motherfucker gone. I'm done with it. What's that? Howdy, bitch.
One pull.
Howdy. Oh, Kirk Casale with a daddy shot into the Kroger
Now
bleachers.
the Reds only are down by fucking 3.
The over's about to hit. It's at 9. Okay. You have one more pick, Scotty.
My last pick, and this is, I'm glad Zach's not a part of this because this would have been gone in the first round, but I'm going to go Tom Holland, the new Spider-Man. Great actor.
Okay. I've seen Spider-Man.
Well, he's the new Spider-Man. He's also in some other things.
But I wouldn't.
No,
I would not have picked him.
I knew he'd be available in the last round.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I know you would probably know him from other things that have come out recently.
I've known him from his terrible TikToks.
Oh, does he do TikTok? Ooh, now I'm kind of mad I picked him.
Either they're TikToks or they're just videos, but they're like silly weird.
Yeah. No, he's a silly guy. But I think he's a pretty good actor. Spies in Disguise? I mean, come on, dude.
All right, I will go last. My last pick, Tom Anderson. Do you know who that is?
A football player?
Better known as MySpace Tom.
Who?
MySpace Tom.
Oh, great pick.
The original OG, your only friend you need.
The only
friend you need MySpace.
You will always have.
Sign up for MySpace. Yeah, he's not going to leave you. In fact, he's still probably my friend on MySpace, which is now like a music sharing website that I've tried countless times
to find
over the last like 2 years to like find my login. It was like,
Shelby, do you have a MySpace just sitting there?
yes, it's somewhere.
Oh my god!
Unless they deleted them all. I think they deleted them all.
No way. No, they
that
did
weren't
not.
active.
I'm gonna find your MySpace.
Find my MySpace.
I'm gonna find you.
My password was like, my email was like AOL, like ShelbyDermer@AOL.com, and my password was like, I'm gonna be in the NBA one day, 456.
That's awesome. Yeah, dude. I have to find you now. This is gonna be my life's mission.
All right.
Oh, I found you.
Scotty gives up. No,
I swear to God, I did. Your top from Waynesville, Ohio. You have a top 8. Kenny Dermer. Kenny. Nicole Miller.
Spelled
She was in our
Millar. The fuck?
She was in a fantasy league before you.
Ty, Michael. I don't see me on here, which that's kind of sus. But
How did you find me?
no fucking way! I found this picture from Shelby, and it's fucking dude. If this doesn't spell just Young Jeezy, right here.
Okay, now I found myself. You can only see 3.
You just got to go to MySpace and type it up.
Yeah. Photos. Oh God.
Just click on the profile where the profile picture is supposed to go.
I don't want to. Is it me? Am I like pasty white, or am I palming a basketball?
No, you're paste. You're pasty.
Yeah, I'm pasty. In my red tie.
Check the DMs. Okay, our next episode has to go out with this picture.
Oh, let's go.
So this episode is getting posted with this picture.
I know it's not.
Yes, it is.
I just remember before every 8th grade basketball game, I'd take a picture in my dress up clothes and be like, "We out here today."
No, we out here.
I think that picture was titled "Thursday at Brookville." I'm like, "We're coming for that ass, Brookville." We lost like 67-12. But
seems about right.
all right, now Zach joins us from his new podcast studio. We will finish off the episode with Jeopardy. It makes a return. Are you guys ready?
So stoked. Thanks for waiting for me, guys.
Do you guys? Yeah, no problem. Do you have?
Hey,
can you write
before
down
we start,
Can you write down the categories?
I can. We can.
Pirates up 8-6.
By the way, I have breaking news for you, Shelby.
What's that?
And I just love breaking news to you on the podcast.
Yeah.
Reds Nick Castellanos.
Yeah.
Said Mike Moustakas and Nick Senzel both have tested negative and aren't available until Thursday.
Oh. Well, that's good.
So, negative tests. So, what the fuck? Is it just because they woke up feeling strange and so they were just taking mega precaution or what?
Yeah, I thought you were going to drop something bad on me.
I know, me too. When I first read it, I was like, I had to reread it to make sure it was tested negative and not positive. But
I think it's like they got to be like as safe as possible, and their results had. Yeah.
If they take any risk at all and they are positive,
right,
then they infect the entire clubhouse. So they probably just kept them away and be like, let's just make them like extra sure and like have 2 positive or 2 negatives in the span of 272
my question is why does Nick Castellanos have to break that to us?
Right.
Like, why didn't David Bell say that to Nick Castellanos? Unless Nick Castellanos just found out like right after the game, then okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, need the bullpen has tested negative for the last 4 games, so there's that.
That's pretty good. Oh, is that a reply?
No, from the brain, but yeah, it was a reply.
Why not tomorrow then? Unless they're still like up against it.
Yeah, right.
Too
why?
sure.
We only face the best pitcher that we'll face all year tomorrow, so can't wait for Josh Van Meter.
Yeah,
can't wait for Josh Van Meter to strike out twice and ground out weakly to first base once.
God, dude.
All right.
I hate this season.
You guys have it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. They're not as bad as the last 4 games. All right, are you guys? Can you write down? Can you write down these topics?
Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, we have number 1 overall picks. We have sports movies. We also have The Office. Oh. We have I'll Drink to That.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
We have semi-famous Broncos and Nuggets. And I think you know where this is going. Semi-famous Ravens, Clippers, and Bucks.
Oh, come on. Should have just done Bucks.
Semi-famous Ravens, Clippers, Bucks.
From like the 80s.
All right, are we ready to begin?
Can you repeat the first one?
It is number 1 overall picks.
Number 1. Oh, okay. I'm ready to begin.
All right. We're going with Burrow as the buzz-in
Okay.
in honor of his $36 million guaranteed contract. $23 million guaranteed and signed.
Oh, by the way, Bosa just got that money.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let me...
It was weird because
Yeah.
the Chargers tweeted it, and it was like, yeah, he had till 5 o'clock to get in there. And I'm looking outside, and it's like dark, and I realized that they were in Culver City. But
Yeah.
wonder if we'll get a Hard Knocks.
That would
Rams. It's supposed to be Rams Chargers.
That would be.
That wouldn't be too bad.
I would like a Chargers Hard Knocks. I don't really care about the Rams, but
Yeah.
that quarterback
okay.
situation. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, here we go.
Let me get an old buzzer up.
Number between 1 and 100. Zach.
69.
Okay. Scotty.
1.
Okay. It was 14.
Ooh,
Yes.
Scotty.
Scotty, damn.
The board is yours.
Let me get number 1 overall pick for 100.
For 100.
Or 200.
For 200. Sorry. This quarterback, taken by the Bengals, won a Heisman Trophy in 2019.
Scotty's typing.
Scotty typed in
Yeah,
early.
I did. And then I stopped and retyped it, I promise.
It's too late.
Can you repeat the question? You
Oh
can just
my
start.
God.
Just start over. No, just start over.
No.
Let us both chime in.
Alright, fine.
All right. This quarterback, taken by the Bengals, won a Heisman Trophy in 2019. I got Scotty.
How about... who is the buzzing word? Joe Burrow?
That is correct for 200. Nice easy softball there. All right, Scotty, board's still yours.
I only took that question because I 100% knew it was going to be Burrow.
Yeah, that was too easy. I almost changed it mid-question to Carson Palmer, just to would have changed the year.
That would have been hilarious. Give me the... Let's stay in the category for 800.
800 and a daily double. How about Scotty? Look at this. Look at this guy. All right. The only two... You guys listening?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
The only two non-U.S. citizens taken in the top 10 of the 2018 NBA draft were Luka Doncic and this center out of Arizona who went number 1 overall.
Oh, fuck.
Scotty.
Who is DeAndre Ayton?
That is correct for 1,600. 1,600. All right, board is still yours.
Let's stay in the category for 600.
600. The last time an NFC North team had the number 1 pick was in 2009. Who was drafted? NFC North in
NFC
2009.
NFC North. Oh.
Had the number 1 pick in 2009.
Yes, 5, 4,
I don't know.
3, 2. Scotty,
Who is Sam Bradford?
that is incorrect.
Oh,
Rams,
what?
Rams not in the NFC North.
Oh, I fucked up.
Fuck.
All right, Zach, 5, 4, 3, 2. Zach, you play it safe. Beasley doesn't ring in. Who is Matt Stafford?
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Who is Matt Stafford to the Lions? Okay, Scotty, board's still yours. You lead 1,200 to nothing.
I thought it would be like some stupid quarterback taken by the Vikings
Stay
that
in
I
the
don't remember.
Category for 1,000.
For 1,000, this is the only division in the NFL to not have the number 1 overall pick this century. The only division to not have the number 1 overall pick this century.
So in the last 20 years or since 1920?
That's what
The
that
last
means.
20 years. This century. As in the 21st.
Let's see here. Let's
We got 15 seconds on the clock. And Scotty with Burrow.
Who is the NFC East?
That is correct for 1,000.
Wow. Damn.
Just couldn't think of. I thought the Redskins maybe, but I couldn't think of.
NFC East not had the number 1
mean the
overall pick
Washington
since
football-
1991.
Wow.
Since 1991. Scotty, board is yours. You want to finish out the category? I'm tired.
I do.
All right. This forward was a controversial number 1 pick to Cleveland in the 2014 NBA draft. We got Zach with Burrow.
Who is Andrew Wiggins?
That is incorrect.
Oh shit! No.
Who is Tristan Thompson?
Did you ring in?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, that is also incorrect.
He's not a forward. He's a center.
Oh yeah.
All right, the correct answer, Anthony Bennett.
Oh right.
Exactly.
Anthony Bennett,
No
number
wonder
one
it's
overall.
controversial. I don't even know who that is.
Okay. All right, Scotty, board's still yours. You lead 1,800 to negative 400.
Let me go The Office for 600.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. All right. Closest answer wins.
Oh boy.
And so no wrong answer. No penalty for chiming in. Cool?
Okay.
Okay.
When is Cece's birthday? Just need a month and a day. So, whoever... You don't really need to Burrow, I guess.
Oh. May
Zach?
12th.
All right, Scotty says May 12th. Zach? 5, 4,
Just looking it up.
3,
March
2.
25th. That's my brother's birthday. What's
It is
that?
March 4th.
Ooh.
Zach gets it for 600, and he is in the green now at plus
Fucking
200. And the board is yours, Zach.
All right, let's go. Let's stay with The Office. What monetary value we just do?
Oh no.
6.
You can't tell him. Oh.
Oh, okay. Let's go for 1,000.
For 1,000. God, my handwriting is so bad. Okay. In season 7, episode 12, Classy Christmas Part 2, Ryan orders what drink for Oscar to make him?
Ow, damn it.
Scotty with Burrow.
F train to Brooklyn. Extra bitters.
Correct for 1,000. Give him 2,800 on the board.
I don't know how to make that. Well,
A big get.
I'll just stick with my mojito.
Oh, now everyone knows. Zach knows.
Yeah, there's Zach. Knew it would happen. Yeah, well, stay consistent. All right, Scotty, board's yours.
Stay in the category for 800.
800. What is Aaron's foster brother's name? I'm not paying you to watch TV. Now get in the damn shower.
Cold hands.
All right. Nothing going on Burrow-wise, and that was a daily double, too. How about that? My
Damn it.
bad. What is Reed?
Is who
Wow,
is Reed?
never would have got that.
What is Reed? R-E-E-D.
That should have been 1,000.
Yeah, I kind of
The
thought
Ryan
that.
drink, the Ryan drink one was way easier than that.
Yeah. Okay. That's my bad. All right.
I just thank you for putting the game together. It's just fun to be here.
I'll drink
Scotty.
to that. 600.
For 600, this tropical drink is made of vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice, and cranberry juice.
Oh,
I'll go for it.
Scotty with Burrow.
I'm not afraid. Is it What is Sex on the Beach?
That is correct for 600.
wow. Damn.
34
I was about to
hundo
say-
for
I was
Scott.
about to say Tequila Sunrise, and I was like, oh, he said
That might have been right. The first thing that came to my head when he said those ingredients was that. And
Well, yeah, Zach was right. I mean, it's not a tequila sunrise when there's vodka. All
that
right.
makes sense too.
Scotty, board's yours.
Give me semi-famous Ravens for a fucking 1,000.
Okay.
for a fucking 1,000. Or buck, or clipper.
I need to, yeah, exactly. We need to go back every time Scotty's played Jeopardy. When he says the other person's, like Zach's with the Ravens, mine with the Bengals, his first
For a
one is he
fucking
always goes
1,000.
for 1,000, and it's always a
Yeah.
fucking 1,000 too.
Yeah.
All right.
I love
This
it.
wide receiver was the Ravens' leading receiver in 2016 and 17, and is the only Baltimore wideout to have over 1,000 yards since 2014. Scotty Burrow.
Who is Steve Smith?
That is incorrect.
Oh no.
Fuck. You said what? You 16 and 17? You said
Yep, leading wide receiver.
Okay,
Leading receiver on the team, actually.
leading receiver. Okay.
Yeah, we got 8, 7, 6, 5,
shit.
4,
Fucking chance.
3. Zach with Burrow.
16, 17. Who is? It's not Mark Andrews. He wasn't on the team.
2,
Damn it, Mark
1.
Mark Andrews. I just said Mark Andrews. That's not
Incorrect.
right. Yeah.
Who is Mike
Tight end.
Wallace?
Oh yeah. Fuck. I forgot he was on the team.
And I said, who is Baltimore's only wideout to have over 1,000 yards?
Oh,
and Zach
wideout.
guesses a tight end.
Wideout.
All right.
Well, you said receiver. You just said receiver, so I thought.
No, I
oh,
said
maybe it's a
leading
tight end.
receiver. I said this wide receiver was the team's leading receiver, and then I doubled down saying it was a wideout later in the question. All right, Scotty, board's yours.
What's the score?
It is
A lot to a little.
2,400 to negative 12.
Okay, negative 12. That's some.
Negative 1,200.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad. I thought that was implied.
Semi-famous Broncos and Nuggets for 1,000.
All right,
For a fucking
this
1,000.
yeah, Zach, just take a seat on this one because you're not going to get it. This South Carolina product led the NBA in scoring in the 1980s decade.
What?
Yeah, 5, 4. Nuggets player led the NBA in scoring for a whole decade.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You think Bird? You think Magic? Scotty with Burrow?
Who is Alex English?
That is correct for 1,000.
Googled that shit.
No, I knew that. That's their only good historic player ever.
He's their all-time leading scorer.
Yeah.
All right, Scotty, board yours in a rout.
Let's stay in the category for 800.
This two-time Super Bowl winner was a fourth-round pick at wide receiver in 1999 and played with Denver and Baltimore twice.
Oh, what year was drafted? 1994?
99.
1999. Oh. No.
Zach with Burrow.
Who was Derek Mason?
That is incorrect for minus
Damn
800.
it.
Scotty, did you get a Burrow in there? No?
Drafted? No, I
No.
didn't. Drafted in 1999.
Alright, we got 5, 4,
Receiver.
3, 2, 1. Scotty, Burrow.
Who's Brandon Stokely?
That is correct.
Nice.
All right, 4,200 to
Got that
negative
shit.
2,000. All right, Scotty, in a rout.
Stay in the category for 600.
This four-time Pro Bowler and two-time first-team All-Pro scored one touchdown at running back in his stint as a Bronco. Not a lot of Burrows going on, Scotty.
Want to say it one more time?
Nope.
The question? Okay.
You were rang in.
I rang in.
3.
Who's Clinton Portis?
That is incorrect.
You repeat the question for
This
me one more
four-time
time,
Pro
please.
Bowler and two-time first-team All-Pro running back scored one touchdown in his stint as a Bronco.
Oh, only one touchdown.
Oh. It's too vague.
All right, no way for Zach. Who is Jamal Charles? Jamal Charles.
Yeah.
Scotty, board's still yours.
Stay in the category for 400.
This first-round pick of the Nuggets out of Missouri missed his entire first season in the NBA due to a back injury.
Ooh,
Scotty with Burrow.
Who is Michael Porter Jr.?
That is correct.
damn it.
Let's finish off the category for
I
200.
actually knew that one.
All right, this Canada native and UK product went 7th overall to Denver in the 2016 draft. Scotty burrowing all over the place.
Who is Jamal Murray?
That is correct for 200. Zach trying to throw you a bone with UK.
Oh, I thought you said he was a player. I thought you were saying that he was a player from the UK.
Said Can.
It's like I don't remember them having any British players on there.
I said he was
Canadian
Canada.
player from the United Kingdom. Let's
Yeah.
give Zach a bone with 800 in the Ravens category.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, a.k.a. the Greek Freak, played 3 seasons in Greece before he was drafted with what pick in the first round?
Oh fuck.
Give you time to Google it, Zach.
Right. Or Scotty time to
Scotty,
Google it.
Burrow?
There he goes.
I'm going to guess because I'm so far out. Is it the 14th pick?
That is incorrect.
I'm gonna guess the 7th.
That is also incorrect. The 15th.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
All
That's
right.
close.
All right, Scotty, board yours.
you worked closer than I was.
Stay in the category 600.
This 5-time Pro Bowl defensive lineman was traded to Baltimore on March 15th, 2020.
Oh, shit. Come on. Yeah.
Zach Burrow.
Who's Calais Campbell?
That is correct.
Hey.
Or 600. Zach, board yours.
Can we finish out the category, or was that it?
We got 400 and 200 left.
All right, 400.
All right. This 2012 second-round pick has been an all-star in each of the last 2 seasons with the Bucks. He had a career-high 51 points for Milwaukee in January. Zach Burrow.
Who is Chris Middleton?
That's correct.
Woo! Finish out the category.
All right. The dunk heard round the world featured DeAndre Jordan throwing down an oop over which player in 2013?
Oh, shit. I don't remember.
But I don't remember, Scotty. Burrow. That is correct for 200.
Oof.
Scotty takes over the board
Poor
with
fella.
a enormous one.
I'll drink to that for 800.
800. This cocktail of bourbon, sugar, water, ice, and mint is very popular at the Kentucky Derby.
Oh. Yes.
Zach with Burrow.
What is a mint julep?
That is correct for 800.
Woo!
Zach, board now yours.
All
Trailing
right,
by
let's stay in the
4,600.
Woo, I can still do it. Let's stay in the category for 1,000.
This cocktail is made with whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters, and is named after a populated New York. Oh, fuck. I just gave away the answer.
What is a Manhattan?
Scott. Incorrect. Well, hold on. I can save this.
An F train to Brooklyn, extra bitters.
Hand up.
Oh no, where'd Scotty go?
He'd be right back.
Is he dead?
Because Scotty had to shit, and now he has to shit again. And Scotty, he
He said, I have to shit, cut it out.
and he had to shit earlier, and it took like 20 minutes. So I've been literally waiting
God.
on everyone today.
Jeez. You poor fella. Hey, are my Pirates still winning?
Oh, good
They were
question.
winning when I
Good
looked a
question.
second ago. Yeah, they won 8-6.
There you go.
2 and 3, baby. Let's go.
Twins are beating the Cardinals. That's good.
I tried to FaceTime you yesterday.
I missed it.
I was sitting in my shed listening to the Reds game, drinking a beer and smoking a
Tommy
cigarette.
Thrall.
Felt like a real champ. Felt like a real Marlboro
Yeah.
man. It just doesn't feel the same without Marty.
No, it's weird.
It's like, who the fuck is this bitch calling this game?
Tommy Thrall.
Thrall. I'm enthralled with Tommy Thrall. All right, have the Dodgers murdered any Astros yet?
Oh, good question. I haven't
2-2.
seen. 2-2.
They
Top
were
of the
down. Yeah.
Dodgers have bases loaded, one out.
Let's fucking go. I was sad to see that Chapman wasn't pitching.
He had COVID. Or he's with the Yankees.
Oh, he's with the Yankees now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. So they have Walker Buehler and who's their other guy?
Who, the Dodgers?
Because Walker, yeah, the Walker's pitching tonight.
I would give my left nut for Walker Buehler to be a red.
Did you watch that? He was on Theo Vaughn's podcast.
No.
That was a great podcast. That was great. I sent it. I sent the link the day it came out.
Oh,
It was a good listen.
good listen.
Good listen. He's had Tommy Johns though.
Bueller.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he came back and still throws like fucking gas, dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they said they can do Tommy Johns all day long, but it's when you have to do the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's where it's like you lose all your. Some people get Tommy Johns come back and throw faster.
Yeah, and like I don't know why
what he
with
was
like
saying.
with Walker Bueller, he just looks like a pitcher in the fact that he's like tall and lengthy. So like
Right.
when he throws 98, it looks even faster because it's coming from like 10 feet in the air with his wingspan.
Yeah.
Now he fucking throws cheddar, dude. All right. All right, Mariners are losing. Got that. Their season under. Red Sox already lost again. Got their season under.
Did you see the fucking Orioles? They're 2-1. I'm starting to sweat.
Did you bet they're under?
Yeah.
Like with real money?
No, not yet. I was going to. Thank God. I just on the podcast I did. I think I did. You put it on the bet tracker?
Well,
Or no, I made it. No, I just made it one of my. It was just my best bet for the MLB.
yeah. But I mean, they beat the Red Sox 2 out of 3 in Fenway, and the Red Sox are one of the teams I bet the under on the win total. So I was really happy. But I think the Red Sox are overrated.
Yeah, the Red Sox are 1-4.
Yeah, and
they're 1-4.
And the Mariners are down 1-0, 2-0 right now, and they're about to drop to 1-4. I have the under on both of them.
Rays 4-1, baby.
Yeah, I fucking like the Rays.
Indians 4-1. Cubbies 4-1.
Cubs.
Fuck the Cubs. Can you fucking beat them tomorrow, please? Jesus.
Dude, they're fucking good. Or maybe we just suck, but I'm trying to talk Scotty off a ledge because like you mentioned right before we started, we have 2 of our starters that are supposed to be huge for us, everyday players, almost had COVID apparently.
Yeah.
So they missed the last 3 games.
This is an interesting conversation. I might just leave this in.
Yeah, that's true.
So did you see how much was guaranteed for Bosa?
No.
105.
Jesus.
105 of the 135.
Christ.
6 years.
What would-
102.
What would be the first thing you did if you signed on the dotted line, checked your account, and I mean,
God,
obviously
bro.
it doesn't all come to him at once, but
Right, but the signing bonus does.
right. But I'm just saying, like, an imaginary world where he signs on the dotted
Right.
line and there's 100 million. What would you do?
I would buy. The first thing I would do is I would look and see if like a band that I hated was playing. Like look at it, they're playing their next show. Then I would buy every ticket to the show, and then nobody would show up.
Yep.
78 million fully guaranteed at signing and 102 million guaranteed. What does that mean?
Say it
So
again.
his signing bonus is 78 million.
Read it off.
78 million. Okay, 78 million fully guaranteed at signing and 102 million guaranteed.
Yeah, so he signs on the dotted line and gets 78.
Gets 78 million.
I mean, I'd like go ballistic. I'd
What would you buy?
get like Red Lobster. Go eat at Red Lobster. Just be like cheddar biscuits. I would hire. Yeah, if it was me right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I would just be like, well, I'm gonna get a personal trainer. I'm gonna get like a with a personal chef, or like basically be like, hey, give me those like magic pills Hollywood has that makes them look like sculpted gods. And then I'd buy like a Manhattan penthouse.
Now I don't feel too bad that Michael Pierce signed with the Vikings because he opted out for the season.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
sucks.
Do you still take a cap hit on their salary if a player opts out for a season?
No, I don't believe so. I think they get like $150,000 if they opt out, and then it's like one-time payment. You're done.
Oh, dude. Fucking... Sign me up, bro. I'll just opt out and
Well, that's
get
what like.
$150,000.
Well, that's what I think 7th-round picks are gonna do, because they're like, I'm not gonna make the fucking team.
So they just... But they just get $150,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
Be like, well, I'll try next year.
Damn.
So it's like either take your 150 or get cut and take like 37, and your contract's done. You're cut up.
Yeah. They can earn as high as $350,000.
Oh, okay.
But players, if they have a risk, okay, if they have a health considered high risk for COVID, they get $350. But players without risk get $150.
Yeah, that's like one of the guys said that he just had a newborn baby, and like his like 90-something-year-old mom lives with him.
Yeah. Yeah. The Hightower one I thought was interesting. Now,
And Patrick Chung.
yeah, and Chung.
That's what I'm
This
saying.
was
I
so
was like,
funny. That's that tweet from Schefter today where he said a source was saying that
an
Bill
unnamed
Belichick-
team executive. Team executive. You know it's the Jets.
Right.
All right. Sorry.
Well, then I saw something where it said that Belichick's trying to let the Jets have a good season, and so that they sign Gase to a long-term deal.
Oh God. Dubbed a hangover cure, This cocktail contains vodka, tomato juice, and other spices and flavorings, including Worcestershire sauce. Zach, Burrow.
What is a Bloody Mary?
That is correct for 1,000. Zach,
Fantastic.
board is yours, and don't call it a comeback, but you're at 0 now.
Nice.
3,600
Nice.
to 0. All right.
Let's go. Let's finish out the category at 200. Is that what was left?
We have 200 and 400 left.
400.
One more of those, you're getting docked.
I don't have. You're gonna have to just dock me because I don't have any of the numbers written. I don't have any paper here.
I just like to
All I
threaten.
have
I'll
is my
never
phone.
do it. All right. Vodka, triple sec, and lemon juice create this popular refreshing shot.
Oh.
Zach, you look like solo mission. Nope, he opted out.
I'm just happy that I'm.
I mean, take some
negative. I don't
risk,
wanna
Jesus.
Lose it. I mean, there's no way I can win. Why not?
Zach with Burrow. Vodka, triple sec, and lemon juice.
Vodka, triple second lemon juice. You know what that is, babe?
Oh, I think I know.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
A friend. No, I don't know what it is.
All right. Anyone?
I'll go.
Go ahead, Scotty.
I'll ring in. What is a lemon drop?
That is correct for 400.
Oh, nice. I probably should have guessed that. The lemon drop.
All right. Scotty, board is yours.
Let's go with The Office for 200.
What does Michael eat to carbo load before the fun run?
Woo!
Zach with Burrow.
What is fettuccine Alfredo?
That is correct for 200.
All right.
Damn, what the
Stay in
fuck?
the category.
His burrows aren't showing up.
All right, stay in the category. Finishing out the category. Who is the first person that Dwight introduces at Andy's garden party?
Oh.
Nothing?
I don't care if I don't care if I'm wrong.
All right, Zach.
Stanley Hudson and his mistress Cynthia.
That is incorrect.
Idiot.
Second. They were second.
That's fine. I just that's why I said I didn't care if I was wrong. You didn't even buzz in, you fucking cuck.
Scotty Burrow.
Is it Meredith?
That is incorrect. Who is Ryan Howard? It's Ryan Howard.
Mr. Ryan Howard.
There's
Love it.
Zach. All right,
Everyone
we have one category left, and the entire thing is open.
No, we still have 200 for all drink.
Sports.
We do have $200 drinks for that.
Let's
that
finish.
what
Let's
you
finish
want?
out that category. Yeah.
All right, Jimmy Buffin's Island Paradise is centered around this fruity and frozen concoction. Really? Okay,
What?
Zach?
What is a margarita?
That is correct. I was going to say. I was like,
I wanted Zach to have that one.
Margaritaville.
Okay.
Zach's last category is
All right.
sports movies. It's all
Let's go
there.
sports movies for a fucking 1,000.
This ragtag group of Major League Baseball players for the Cleveland I-Words attempt to win despite their evil owners' plan for relocation. Zach with Burrow.
What is Major League?
That is correct for 1,000.
Oh. Woo! All right, let's go to
3,600 to 1,000. Okay, this one's quick. Get ready. Tell the truth. Zach with Burrow.
What is concussion?
That is correct for 800. Zach is
600.
pulled within. Zach is pulled within 1,800.
Still
Wolf.
can't win.
Nope, only 1,200 points available. All right, Will Ferrell and John Heater form a lethal figure skating duo. Zach with Burrow.
What is Blades of Glory?
That is correct. Here he comes.
These are pretty easy, but I just can't get to the freaking board fast enough.
Zach on a 4-0 run.
It
Which
helps
one
that
do you
the
want?
U, R, O, and W are all in the same row. 400.
A true underdog story features Vince Vaughn trying to save his gym.
No!
Scotty with Burrow.
Damn it.
What is dodgeball?
That'll do it, folks. Well, that's all, folks. 4,000, last one. Sports movies for 200. Amy Schumer tries to break her love-hate relationship with commitment.
Why wouldn't it
Burrow.
fucking
Or
send?
Scotty
It
with
wouldn't let
Burrow.
me send.
What is
It wouldn't let me
correct?
send. God
That
damn
is
it.
correct. Final
I
score.
love it.
4,200 to 2,400. Scotty keeps his hot streak, and on Thursday we'll see if his hot streak continues and who tweeted that Actually, we won't because it's his turn to come up
It's
with
my
the tweets.
turn.
Is that our show?
It finally is our show.
I'll see ya.